Hello, this is Marcia from Markets of Sunshine. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you will follow along and help me grow my channel to 100 subscribers, and that's my first goal. Of course, the ultimate goal is to get to 1,000. So I'm going to show you today, our little project is making sunshine in a gift boxes. And I have a new product line coming to my Etsy shop, but I wanted to show you how you can make these yourself. And if you like any of the ones that I'm going to be showing you in the future, then they'll be available for purchase in my shop. But today we're going to transform an ordinary box that comes in the mail. This was actually a subscription box, so I'm recycling material, repurposing it so that it can be used for my own purpose. So don't throw your shipping boxes away or your envelopes away. That's a great way to save you money, and you're going to be saving the landfills and reducing your carbon footprint by reusing materials that come in the mail. So we're taking this box here that was originally orange, as you can see here, and this box here was originally a flower print that you can see here. Okay, so we're going to, as you're seeing, I'm collaging it, and I'm just covering it, the whole outside, with papers, okay? So the reason why right now I'm doing this is because these flaps here on the corner, so I took a yellow paint and I painted the whole box with it, and then I did some gesso over some of it as well, because the box is actually shiny, as you can see right here. But I'm going to go ahead and glue on the next piece of paper that I want to use for this particular box. Okay, so I'm going to continue in the theme that I'm doing. So I just took all my yellow print cardstock that I had in my stash. This is another great way to use up those paper stashes, and I'm using Mod Podge, so it kind of gets all over you, and so I'm preventing that. So let's see here. Okay, so this piece doesn't quite make there, but this piece will. Okay, and then I'm just this is not, it doesn't have to be, you know, perfectly measured and all that kind of thing. They may or may not keep the gift box, but if you pretty it up enough, then they may like it enough to keep the gift box. Now, some of the edges I was able to fold it over like this, as you can see I'm doing here. But other parts, like this here, I didn't have enough to go over it like that, and I didn't want to interfere with the closing of the box. So now back here, I'm just going to cut it a little bit to give it a little bit of an edge here. Okay. And then I'm going to also cover the inside of the box, so that will get rid of that edge there. So I'm going to go this direction with it so that I have a nice clean edge for the closing. Let's bring this down. Yep, okay, so that's not going to interfere with that at all. So what I did is I took this tacky glue, was probably about, only had a quarter of the bottom left. And then what I did was I took my giant Mod Podge container and I refilled this tacky glue with that Mod Podge. And then you'll see the consistency as it's coming out. So I don't know if it will mingle eventually with the little bit of tacky glue that was in there, or if this will just sit on top. I will find out in time as I'm using it up. And then I get my paintbrush. Now I'm going to smooth this all out. So that you don't see those lines that you would normally see by applying it that way. And then I'm just going to take where I folded it and come here, and then I'm taking my expired card. You could use a gift card. Okay. And then to smooth down the edges, you can use a bone folder. Okay, I don't want to mess up this back here, which I'm already seeing that it's what happened. Okay, so what are we going to do here on this side? Gonna have to be out of the camera view just for a second while I glue this piece. And then I will repair that back paper that I just bent when I was trying to fold back the lid for you to see. But I will go back in with some more of the Mod Podge and fix that. Okay. I'll just get the little there you go. See? Alright, but now because I forced that back, forgetting that I had this back here, now I've lifted up this here. So we're going to have to come underneath of here with some more. And we're going to have to come over here with some more to fix that edge. Okay, so let's smooth that back. A little bit more. So what I'm going to probably wind up doing with that edge is I will come along and put something that will cover that completely. So by the time we're done, I may use a piece of ribbon. Okay, there you go. Now, the problem with this is that every time I go to open the lid, it's going to want to hit this. So I may have to wait for it to dry completely because I just finished adhering this here. And so I'm thinking that that's what's going to have to happen. It's not going to want to cooperate. So the only other thing I can do is take a piece that I can come over it with both sides. So that's what I shall do right here. So we're going to take this so that I can continue on. Let's see, or is this piece maybe this piece? Aha, this piece is better. Alright, just needs to be torn a little wee bit. Okay, tear it right about there. Okay, so now what I shall do is glue this piece over that where those two pieces were meeting. Just want to smooth this out. Hold on to it on that end. There you go. I want to make sure it comes to the edges. I'll turn it around this side. Hold it right there. Okay. And let's put that decorative edge there on this side. Okay, now we're in business. Okie dokie. Now I'm just going to smooth it with my fingers because that's just a art paper and I don't want it to be, and so now you're getting, okay, perfect. Alright, but now what I'm going to do is I will let this dry, so just where I am closing up the seams, you'll see how I'm doing this. So because this will not matter here, so I might come back and fill in some of the rest of the spots. So let's go ahead and take some of these that I've been working with here. I'm going to have to fill this up some more. When I open that Mod Podge, the odor is just so strong I can't stand it. So I thought I'd put it in there like that. Okay. And there's no exact science to this. You can put pieces wherever you like. It's just something pretty. Okay, another piece there. And then I'm going to find one of my sentiment pieces, you know, when you get the paper pack and it has that one sheet and has all the inspirational sayings on it. So I will find one of those and I'll come back and I will put that in as well. And I save old vintage clothing patterns. So you know what? I think I'm going to put that here instead of that. I like this. This is really cool. I used a piece of this the other day on a journal that I'm making for my shop. So the product line is coming out in July, and this is something brand new to my shop. I've never had it in my shop before, and I'm really excited about it, so I'm hoping that you will be excited as well, and you would be wanting to pick one up for yourself or as a gift to someone. Okay, and this is such interesting paper that they make patterns from. I'm not really sure what type of paper it's called exactly. It's kind of almost like tracing paper. And I love all the little wrinkles in there too, so it doesn't have to be perfect. And so, I mean, if I would have laid it down in a certain way, there, isn't that wonderful? So vintage and handmade. So everything that I'm going to be putting in here will be embellished and handmade. It will be just beautiful. And let me see if I thought I might have a vintage book page floating around here. I had a little bit that I found that I put on the back. Let me pop over here and I shall pick up, use the chair. Okay, so this is from Jane Austen's Emma, and I'm thinking I might fussy cut this out. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do that, and it will be on an upcoming journal cover. So let's see. Take off some of that edge there. There with that. And then so there is that piece there. All right. There's that piece there. Okay. And last but not least, okay. All right. So there you go. Now, I will let this dry, and when I get ready to do the inside, I will come back and we'll embellish that together, but I'm going to go ahead and give this a couple of hours to completely dry before I do anything else to it so that it doesn't come apart on me again. All right, thank you so much. I'm going to go clean my brush, and you guys have a great day. Thanks so much. All the details will be below for my Etsy shop and my blog and things of that nature. Thank you so much. Appreciate you being here. Hope you enjoyed that little quick tutorial of making your own sunshine in the gift boxes by using up a recycled box materials.